Day, everyone, and welcome to Lesson 3 of Drizzle Notes. If this is your first time in my channel, please care to like the video lesson, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you would be always updated of the videos that I will create. Today, I'm going to enlighten you why listening matters. Let us start with a Bible passage taken from the book of Revelations, chapter 2, verse 7. It says, "Let anyone who has an ear listen." Remember this line because this will be very much related to our topic for today. But first, let us define the word listening. It is a very important area of communication that begins with a willingness to participate completely in a communicative situation. It stimulates better communication between the parties involved and contributes to and promotes better responses among the members of the group. It also helps you enjoy what you hear, assists in understanding what is being said, and enables one to react to what is said. Now, what's the difference between hearing and listening? Hearing, as compared to listening, is a physiological process in which sound waves entering the outer ear is transmitted to the eardrum, converted in the middle ear, and changed in the inner ear into electrical impulses to the brain. On the other hand, listening is a psychological process that begins with receiving the sound, then identification and recognition of specific auditory signals, and ends in comprehension. To make things simple, remember that hearing is automatic while listening is learned. What about the stages of listening? We have three. The first one is the attention factor. Second, we have the auditory discrimination. And the third is listening comprehension. Now let us discuss this one by one. First is the attention factor. People may have the auditory ability, but they do not use it. So your ears must always be alert. You need time to listen to the sounds around you. And to improve your attention factor, you must do a great deal of listening by focusing attention on the tones and noises you hear. The second stage is auditory discrimination. This mainly involves listening to sounds and analyzing them on the basis of quality, pitch, loudness, and rate. The last stage is listening comprehension. It is also known as oral comprehension. This is the process of translating and interrelating sounds, quality, pitch, loudness, and rate into thought symbols. Specifically, it is the ability of the listener to understand and respond to significant signals and oral messages. The listening process goes like this. The message will be coming from the speaker and will then be received by the listener, given attention to, understood, and then the listener will respond as a form of feedback. What about reception? Reception is taking in messages through auditory and visual stimuli. Now, people retain only 25% of what they hear, so make sure you wow them. Let us enumerate the purposes of listening. These may be the following. First, discriminative listening. Next, we have comprehensive listening. Third is therapeutic listening. Next is critical listening. And lastly, we have appreciative listening. What do you think are the reasons why learners may find listening difficult? Number one, because learners try to listen and understand word by word. They focus more on the words and miss the part where they would comprehend. Number two, learners assume failure. Negative thinking has a great impact in the listening comprehension. Number three, learners do not have an idea of the listening context. They just merely don't understand what is really happening. Number four, learners are not conscious of features of connected speech, word stress, or speed of speech. They have trouble with the features of communication and speech. Lastly, learners are not aware of the listening strategies, meaning to say, they don't really know how to listen. How valuable then is listening? The answer is very valuable. Why then is listening valuable? Here are the 10 reasons why listening is important. This is taken from the importantsite.com. First, listening builds trust. It is known to all that trust is the foundation of any relationship. We need to gain trust so we can be assured of the respect by people towards us. But how do we give trust? How will we know if someone is to be trusted? This is why we listen. When we listen, we will be able to discover the values of a person, and only then that we will know them more and we can now assess if they are worthy of our trust. Number two, listening reduces misunderstandings. Miscommunication is one of the most common root causes of misunderstandings. But if we listened well, this may not happen. Number three, listening helps eliminate conflict. Imagine if all people will not care to listen. That would definitely result to a world filled with chaos. We need to listen to understand people, forgive people who have wronged us, and correct mistakes that we have done. This is how listening can help. Number four, listening encourages empathy. This is the ability to understand and share what another person is experiencing, thus putting yourself in the position of another. How are you going to do this? You have to listen to understand. Number five, listening improves romantic relationships. Love is truly a wonderful feeling, an emotion that is aspired by many. And how is listening related to love? Because they are both founded in trust. So listen, trust, and love. Number six, listening improves business relationships. It is through listening that the economic projects can be discovered. We listen to see how to improve our businesses, establish partnerships, and expand business horizons. Number seven, Listening helps deepen your relationships. Since relationships are enhanced through effective listening, it is also a way to deepen attachments with other people. This is how we will know people better and make connections stronger. Number 8. Listening increases your productivity. You will be better if you will listen more effectively. As a student, you may get higher scores. As an employee, you may improve your working status. This is because through listening well, you are also decreasing the chances of committing mistakes and will, of course, enhance the quality of your work. Number 9. Listening helps with learning new languages. We learn in school because we listen to our teachers. We learn a new language because we also listen to how it is used, how words are pronounced or stressed. This is how listening helps. And lastly, number 10, listening improves your leadership skills. Leaders don't just give orders. A good leader is a good listener. We hear out problems, evaluate situations, and make decisions based on good listening strategies. All in all, this only proves that listening matters. Now remember this quote from an anonymous author. The world is giving you answers each day, so learn to listen. Now that ends our topic for today. Please also check the references used for this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much.